Money, 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 money. Hi, welcome to Mudwalkers. My name is Chris. If you'd like to support me on Patreon, there's a link in the description below. Go ahead and check that out. Clicking on the link is free, so you can always go down there and check that out. Come here, stick. Okay. Yeah, so industry is always complicated because if you want something to thrive and boom and become big and successful, an industry is a great thing. However, when market forces begin to conflict with truth and ke'u, things get really nasty. For example, it's been fairly clearly shown now that bras are causing breast cancer. But the research is difficult to fund because a lot of the research around breast cancer is funded by bra companies. It's like studies about lung health being funded by cigarette companies. You don't want anyone like that in the studies or it's going to skew the results. Just like sugar companies in the 20th century funding research on whether or not it was fat or sugar that was causing the bad health among Americans. Guess which one came out of the studies when the sugar companies were funding the research. Anyhow, but today we're talking about clothing. I've been giving a lot of thought to why American culture is so dead set against naturism. And there are lots of factors. There are loads of factors to be considered here. Lots of them. But one factor that has occurred to me recently, or it came up in a conversation with another naturist or something, but this idea came to me recently from somewhere, that industry is a big part of it as well. Because think about, what if people were nude anytime it was comfortable and safe to be nude? They would buy a lot fewer clothes, they would wash clothes much more seldomly, and so those industries would shrink dramatically. So if these companies want to stay on top, if they want to make their billions and billions of dollars, it behooves them to keep us attached to clothes. So they're not going to help us. You think about JCPenney and Kohl's, and I don't even know any like actual clothing brands. But I guess Old Navy is a clothing brand. Do you really expect Old Navy to promote naturism? No, because what's that going to do to their sales? What's that going to do to their bottom line? So, of course, these clothing companies aren't going to help us promote naturism. To the contrary, they're probably going to fight against it because it affects their bottom line. But think about this with other aspects of your life. When you think about conventional thought, is anyone profiting from this conventional thought? Are the people who are promoting this to me making a quick buck off of it? Are they actually making money off of this conventional thought? Because I can tell you right now, I'd be making a lot more money as a content creator if I was making something more mainstream. Because this is not mainstream. I would have 100,000 subscribers right now if I had put this kind of quality and effort into more conventional content. But I haven't, so I don't, and I probably won't. But you know what? It's not about that. It's about truth. It's about ke'u. It's about helping other people with this information. And with all of this, really, I love being out in nature. This is like, to me, this is what being outside really, this is what really being outside means. I don't feel like I'm really outside until I'm out in a place like this, out by the river, out in the forest, out on Taru. And yeah, I'm rambling. I'm definitely rambling now. But yeah, think about that. With everything in your life, definitely ask why you're doing, why you're thinking anything and everything that you do and you think. And one of the questions that should come up around all of that is money. Who's making money off of this, and how much money, and why? You know, is my being conventional in such and such way profitable to someone, and is that a good thing? Like I said, I'm rambling, so we all know what time it is. Time for the Patreon shout out. This episode of Mudwalkers has been brought to you by Nature Him, Todd, Jacob, J Sweets, Edward, John S, Joseph, Charlie, Lionheart, Adam, Edward T, Nate, Cyan, John W, Clifton, Adam, Edward T, Nate, Cyan, John W, Clifton, Trev, None Here, Alan M, Marty, Hank, Austin, Martin, Incidental Star, Dorian, Naked AJ, Sup, Benjamin, and Creerbo. Again, Creerbo, I might be getting that wrong, so if I'm pronouncing the name wrong, please do correct me in DMs. Thank you all so much for your support on Patreon. You guys are making all this possible. You're making my work sustainable, so thank you. I don't think I'd be out here today if it wasn't for you. So my thanks go out to you. Yeah. Family. But also Patreon. The link is in the description. We have a $5 option and a $10 option. The sun is very bright. Both options get early access to all my videos when I'm able to upload early, which is almost always. And then the $10 option also gets access to a monthly video call with me and the other $10 patrons. It's a great time for us to share stories and swap ideas and just in general, you know, hang out. It's great. I have a blast every single time. I haven't had a bad experience on a video call yet with the patrons. It's just awesome. Solid gold. With that, I'll end the video here and move on. Have a great day. Ke'u no do'ai.